Hello, my name is Ruth Ann Barrett. I'm asking for some of your time to accompany me on a guided presentation of a concept called Oceans Advocacy. It starts with my being inspired by the World Resources Institute's recently released Global Forest Watch. I hope after my presentation you will visit the site, but in the meantime, here is a short video about it.
There's an old saying, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, does it make a sound? The truth is, we've all heard shocking statistics about deforestation, like the world's forests are being destroyed at a rate of 50 soccer fields every minute. But there's still a lot we don't know, and a lot we don't hear, like when and where forests are cleared, why it happens and who is responsible. And most of the time when deforestation is eventually identified, it's already too late. This is why the World Resources Institute and partners have developed a groundbreaking initiative to monitor the world's forests in near real time. This is Global Forest Watch. Cutting-edge algorithms harness the power of satellite technology and cloud computing to identify where trees are growing and disappearing. Data that would have taken years to process can now be viewed and analysed in a matter of seconds with Global Forest Watch.
It's what got me thinking, and another age-old question came to mind. How many fishes are there in the sea?
In just 10 years, the census of marine life has given us a new understanding of the sea. New animals, new habitats, new relationships. But in many ways, this is only the beginning. The census created a baseline against which future change can be measured. It challenged marine biologists to use the most advanced technology, and it laid the groundwork for global biological monitoring systems. It also created a place to store and share the knowledge gathered during this and future projects. This free online database, called OBIS, is the largest repository of information on what lives in the ocean and where.
And where are they? It turns out there is a significant amount of research, data, maps, and images, as well as the shocking statistics of fish stock depletion, pollution, and global warming. Yet, as noted, it's only the beginning, and much is left to learn and share. What seems to me to be missing is a whole systems perspective, integrating planet, people, and prosperity. A sustainability awareness, a perspective, an integration of isms, passions, disciplines, industries, governments, and professions to support conservation of our oceans by a global community of advocates. Starting with our oceans, the life on it and below, and that age-old saying, how many fishes in the sea? Integrating people and organizations, advancing our leaders, giving voice to our citizens. Let me show you by example the strength and power of bringing voices together in one place to be more easily found. engaging and connecting, a network of networks with the express purpose of ocean conservation and with an emphasis on conversation and coordinated action. Planet and people connected to prosperity, to transforming our linear, trash-producing economy.
Our current linear economy relies on cheap, easily available resources and fossil energy. We take, make, use, and dispose, eating into a finite supply of materials and generating waste. What's more, resources and energy are getting increasingly tough and expensive to exploit. So can it work long term? This is where the idea of a performance-based circular economy comes in. Buying expensive goods up front would no longer be a necessity. It already happens with mobile phones and cars. Why not fridges, washing machines, power tools and so on? Of course, there is a wide variety of needs, of individuals, of businesses. This is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Hundreds of different solutions can be designed with tailored contracts. Communication technologies mean that our world is fast becoming a platform where we find, exchange services, or even remarket goods. It's all about access. And it works for homes and offices too. Companies win too. Materials extraction and production can represent up to 75% of the energy used to make goods. So if remanufacturing were introduced at scale, it would dramatically reduce our energy needs. At systems level, this would help the switch to renewable sources. A system that works long-term by designing out waste and keeping valuable products in the loop, and maintaining or remanufacturing them, creating jobs in the process. Shifting to a performance model is part of the solution when it comes to accelerating the transition to a circular economy. There's a world of opportunities for businesses as well as individuals, and the shift has already begun.
Let's connect Oceans Advocates to the circular economy proponents and drive behavioral changes at the personal, corporate, community, and global levels. It's about supporting leaders such as Ellen MacArthur, her work with the circular economy, a result of her accomplishments at sea. So inspired by the Global Forest Watch, our own work with earthsayers.tv, the voices of sustainability, and motivated by leaders, we applied tech to an oceans focus with the sustainability awareness perspective. The concept is oceansadvocacy.org, free and with an open data approach, like Global Forest Watch, and useful to citizens, companies, governments, NGOs, and the media, connecting not just faces, but voices within circles of advocates, enabling millions to be the eyes and ears of the oceans and act on its behalf, to be well informed by the latest research and relevant news stories. To begin to know the leadership, the documentarians, the explorers, pioneers, and citizens now dispersed across the web, and except for a few well-known pioneers, difficult to find, much less learn from. Ocean advocacy is the concept. The technology provided, mostly by Google, leverages the web as a connecting tool for advocates to create, unite, partner, and engage around ocean conservation for our own sake and that of future generations. Call or email me with comments, suggestions, and recommendations. Visit globalforestwatch.org and earthsayers.tv to be inspired. Our goals and objectives are detailed on the description posted to the video published on YouTube. Take a few minutes to read through them. And thank you for your time and attention.